Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 7, flock cameras. We'll hear from people in the community on the recent misuse of the device here in the CSRA. And a local restaurant owner waiting to undergo a major surgery. How the community is showing its support as your News at 7 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 7.
Well, good Wednesday evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers in for Dee Griffin. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins in McCormick County with the investigation into the murder of a 13-year-old boy. Daryl Lowry was found dead in Clarks Hill Lake near a dock in Modoc Shores. The McCormick County Sheriff's Office requested SLED to take over the investigation. Investigators say 17-year-old Landon Moore and a 16-year-old got into a fight with Lowry. Police say Lowry was cut with a knife and then held underwater until he died. Moore is charged with murder, and the charges against the 16-year-old have not yet been announced. The Batesburg-Leesville Police Department is asking the public for help with a homicide investigation. It happened Sunday on Solomon Street. Deputies arrived to find a large gathering after responding to reports of gunfire. Officers say 39-year-old Ronald Brown III and 24-year-old Devontae Elliott were shot and killed. A third person was also shot and taken to the hospital, but is expected to be okay. If you know anything about this incident, you're asked to call 888-274-6372. You can remain anonymous. Questions continue to surround the Richmond County Sheriff's Office after 4 former deputies were arrested over the alleged misuse of license plate reader technology. Jartavius Edmond has more.
The Sheriff's Office says a routine audit in June led investigators to discover one deputy had allegedly used the flock system for personal reasons.
They shouldn't have them, like technology is already too advanced.
Less than a month later, 3 more deputies were arrested accused of improperly accessing the system for reasons unrelated to law enforcement. All 4 since then have been terminated.
With all of these data systems that we use to fight crime, we obviously train our employees on them. We have policy in place. We teach our employees about what the limitations are, and what those limitations basically go with is that it's not to be used for personal use. It's for law enforcement use only.
News Channel 6 requested an interview with Sheriff Eugene Brantley to ask about possible policy changes and what safeguards are in place following the investigation. Sheriff Brantley has responded and says he will talk to me on next Thursday. For some residents, the arrest raised concerns about how the technology is used.
Why are you bothering people? Like, people in their car, they going like places where they could be going to go handle business or anything, or like let people go on about their business.
Others say they support license plate readers as long as they're used the way they were intended.
I have no problem with it, but as we know, a lot of times when things are put into effect, a lot of time people abuse them and use them for things other than what they're supposed to be used for, and that's a problem. That is a problem.
In Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF, News Channel 6.
And it's time now for a first look at the weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna, it looks like there might be some storms headed our way.
Yeah, so I am tracking rain right now on Live Viper 6. Luckily, most of it is very light, and we don't have any lightning right now, so just some plain old rain. You can see as we zoom in here to Richmond County, we do have a little tiny heavier downpour to the south of Augusta Regional. Also some light rain up near Clarks Hill Lake in northern Columbia County and part of Edgefield County. Also seeing some rain. So heads up if you're in North Augusta, this is headed your way, and then eventually will be towards Aiken. But right now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam, we can see the light rainfall happening at Wellstar MCG Health. And as for our almanac, no rain just yet so far, but that could change as the almanac updates tomorrow. We had near average temperatures, made it to 93 today, but now we're down to 88 with that light rainfall. 90 still in Aiken, 92 in Waynesboro, Saluda at 94. The heat index is in the mid to upper 90s for most of us, still over 100 north of I-20 where it's mostly dry. Now for our evening forecast, we're going to be in the 80s through the 11 o'clock hour, tracking those isolated showers over the next couple of hours. Then dry to start our Thursday. Only a 20% chance of rain tomorrow evening, then higher rain chances Friday and Saturday. I'll have those details coming up, but back to you, Kim.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Well, funeral arrangements have been announced for former Columbia County Captain John Whittle. Funeral services will be held for the former captain tomorrow morning at 11 at West Acres Baptist Church in Evans. Family will receive friends prior to the service starting at 10 a.m. Augusta has more time to talk about data centers. Augusta city leaders delayed approving the new data center ordinance and extending the moratorium on approving new centers for another 60 days. Commissioners also voted to hold 3 more public meetings to get input.
It actually gives time for people that has any opposition or any kind of concerns to bring forth for the 3 different meetings we have.
Commissioners will also take the time during the extended moratorium to visit a data center in the Atlanta area operated by QTS. It's the same company behind the one currently under construction off of Gordon Highway. A historic landmark at North Augusta's Living History Park could soon get a second life. City leaders have approved a request to redirect grant funding towards restoring the park's water wheel after it was removed due to deterioration and storm damage. The money from the grant was originally intended to replace fencing, light posts, and other items damaged by Hurricane Helene.
Really, it was devastating for the park. We lost many trees. We had the colonial barn up here, had huge holes in it from trees on top. And we used to have a building right here, open shed, and it was completely flattened. And based on the amount of insurance money we got, we didn't have enough to replace everything.
A local company has already volunteered to help install a new or refurbished water wheel once funding is approved. Park leaders say the restoration will help ensure the site continues to offer educational experiences while preserving an important part of North Augusta's history. Well, the small business community is coming together to support one of its own. The owner of Mosh Pit Eats is in the hospital waiting to undergo major heart surgery, according to the restaurant's Facebook page. I talked to several people who say he's had a big impact on the local community.
He was a really humble, really awesome guy. So, we clicked right off the rip.
Mosh Pit Eats is a restaurant specializing in rock and roll themed sandwiches. Over the weekend, the business posted to its Facebook page that its owner, Jason Parrish, is in the hospital waiting to have quintuple bypass surgery.
He has had some issues in the past. I know talking with him and talking with his brother and everything, they had a stent or so put in before. We related off of that because our family, my family and his family both have heart issues.
The post garnered more than 700 comments and was shared more than 150 times, many of them other local small business owners. The ones I talked to say it's a tight-knit community. They tell me the Parrish family is always giving back, and now they want to do the same.
I mean, they're always helping. They're always doing things for others. So when it's small in the community, small business in the community get together, I mean, it's amazing. So they have a big impact, and it's just time for us to show it back.
Galvin says it's important for local small business owners to support each other during tough times.
Because we're just small businesses, and I think we should help each other, because we never know when it's going to be our turn.
A GoFundMe set up for the Parrish family raised more than $13,000 in just 24 hours. Many of the small businesses are also arranging other fundraisers and events to support them. El Rey will raffle 3 special edition bottles of tequila and are hosting an event to raise money.
And we're also doing a tequila tasting night, so anything that we gather from that event is going to go towards them as well.
Phoenix Wrestling Experience is a partner of Mosh Pit Eats and will be donating the proceeds from its event on Friday to the Parrish family. The small business owners I talked to say they are all sending love.
My prayers are out for the family and everybody. And when Jason sees this, man, you're going to pull through. Like, everything's going to be awesome. Like, you're one of the hardest working people I know. So you'll get through all this stuff.
I hope everything goes fine. We just hope for the best, and we're going to keep on praying for him.
You can find more information on how to make a donation or attend an event to support the Parrish family over at WJBF.com. Coming up, wildfire season is heating up. What the U.S. Forest Service chief is assuring lawmakers at the U.S. Capitol when we return.
Hi there. How you doing?
Tomorrow will be a mostly dry day again, but we will have higher rain chances on Friday and Saturday with the threat of flash flooding and a few storms. We also have Tropical Storm Bertha down near Louisiana. I'll have the latest on that and your forecast when we return.
Upgrade your sleep at Ashley's Summer Mattress Sale. For a limited time, save 40% on select Sealy mattresses. Plus, get $300 Ashley cash with a premium mattress purchase. With dreamy brands under one roof, better sleep starts here. Only at Ashley.
We're celebrating America's 250th birthday with great deals during the Gerald Jones Subaru Freedom to Drive event. And every vehicle purchase comes with a $250 gas card on us. Right now, lease a new Forester for just $286 a month, or lease a new Outback for just $307 a month. That's right, a $250 gas card with any vehicle purchase. Stop by now or shop online at GeraldJonesSubaru.com. Gerald Jones Subaru, a great deal and a great deal more.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
Your next family adventure starts during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Terra Lambert Hyundai.
Lease a new 2026 Santa Fe for just $249 a month. Or drive a new 2026 Palisade for only $289 a month.
And don't forget the versatile Santa Cruz, available for just $249 a month.
Whatever your destination, there's a Hyundai ready to take you there. Come talk to Terry.
Visit us at 5585 Jefferson Davis Highway in North Augusta or online at TerraLambertHyundai.com. Always committed to quality customer service.
Caring for Carolina. Throughout the years, News Channel 6 has been honored to impact the lives of thousands of families in need. It's our way of giving back to the community we proudly serve. Sponsored by Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Check out this adorable photo from Blue Ridge Preschool and Daycare. Meteorologist Avery Gray visited these kiddos today and had such a fun time teaching them all about the weather. And if you're interested in having someone from the Live Viper 6 weather team visit your school, be sure to visit WJBF.com under the weather or under the About Us tab to schedule a school visit. But on Live Viper 6 right now, I'm tracking some showers, just plain old rain, no thunderstorm activity, and you can see it's mostly light rain. That's the case up in Edgefield County and Aiken County, now seeing those showers. So this is moving towards the east. We're no longer seeing much rain in Augusta. Augusta Regional Airport just had this move past, so not much going on. It did cool us down a bit. We're down to 85 in Thompson, 86 in Gibson, Augusta 80 degrees and 90 in Aiken. Now this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam in New Orleans, where Tropical Storm Bertha is passing by. Winds are still at 45 miles per hour. It's slowly moving west at 7 miles per hour, and it made landfall earlier today at 3 p.m. So Tropical Storm Bertha will continue moving west, eventually making another landfall along the Texas coastline, but at that point it will be weakening significantly, and luckily the Gulf Coast did dodge what could have been a much worse storm. Now for us in the CSRA, we don't have to worry about Bertha. We're going to be mostly dry again tomorrow, starting out in the mid-70s. Then we'll be getting up to around 95 degrees again tomorrow. Heat index up to around 100. A little bit of heat relief from Friday through Sunday. High temperatures will be below average, and then we'll heat right back up to around 96 early next week. It's going to be muggy though. Rain chances are going to be high on Friday and Saturday, around 60 to 70%. Notice we need more rain. We're only up to around 2 inches so far for the month of July, when we typically finish off the month with 4.5. So this would be beneficial rainfall for us. However, it could be a bit too beneficial and lead to some flash flooding concerns. Notice the entire CSRA is under that slight risk of excessive rainfall, with the heaviest pockets most likely going to be around Augusta and Aiken and up towards the north of I-20. It's going to be a threat because of the possibility of training storms. So these storms could sit over the same area, dumping a lot of heavy rain. There's plenty of moisture around with that approaching cold front. So that's what we'll be watching within the next few days. But as for tonight, pretty quiet. By 9 o'clock, we're nearly all completely dry. Tomorrow morning will be dry, but I am keeping an eye on this cold front. So there's Tropical Storm Bertha moving off towards the west, and then here comes this cold front that'll be stalling out over the area. The rain will most likely be only north of I-20 tomorrow evening, most of us staying dry. But as this front gets closer and lingers across the CSRA, we will see more scattered activity on Friday and then widespread rain on Saturday with an area of low pressure developing. So you can see those high rain chances on Friday and Saturday. We'll see lower rain chances early next week, though, with sunshine and temperatures heating back up to 96 degrees.
I know we need the rain, but it's always nice to know that there might be a day without any. So
yes, that would be nice.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Well, South Carolina authorities are urging anyone heading to the beach to be extremely cautious as the risk for rip currents remains moderate along the coast. A 41-year-old man was killed yesterday in Isle of Palms while he was swimming. At the time of the incident, there was a moderate risk of rip current and longshore current as well. While rip currents pull you out to sea, longshore currents pull you down the coast and can pull you from what might be a safe swimming area.
I always encourage swimmers to pay attention to the weather, pay attention to tides, swim with a buddy, swim with a partner, surf with a partner. We have a lot of kiteboarders out there. It's important to if you have a mechanical or equipment failure, it's nice to have a buddy out there with you to be out in a group. So we always encourage.
If you get caught in a rip current, stay calm. Don't try to fight it. Swim parallel to the shore until you're out of the current, and then swim back to shore. Coming up, a South Carolina church is facing new lawsuits. We'll have more on the allegations after the break.
Powerful officials were denied. The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Summer is here, and so are the savings at Weinberger's Furniture and Mattress Showcase.
Save up to half off on so many of your favorites, including amazing deals on our patio selection.
We've got styles for every space and savings for every budget, from bedrooms and living rooms to dining and more.
Don't miss your chance to shop hot summer savings happening now at Weinberger's for a limited time only.
Can you save up to 50% at Weinberger's during the summer savings event?
Yes, you can.
When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, over 1,100 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
For 50 years, one thing has never changed. When people in our community needed help, George Sink Injury Lawyers was there. Thank you for trusting us for 50 years.
Well, check this out. Japanese rider Tomomi Nishikubo made history, breaking 2 world records. One with the world's steepest bicycle fakie nose manual down and Olympic ski jump, and the longest distance travel. As you can see, he rode backwards, oh my gosh, for over 300 feet on a single wheel down a ski jump in Nagano, Japan. He was hitting nearly 40 miles per hour, and even though he made history, it took a few attempts. I can imagine. That looks terrifying.
Yeah, what a unique talent.
Yes, I mean, how long do you have to practice that to be able to do something like that? I can barely ride on 2 wheels.
I know,
just
right?
One and
That
backwards.
is extremely impressive.
It is very cool.
Well, our forecast is showing still only a 20% chance of rain tomorrow, 95 degrees, so a hot day, but cooling down to slightly below average temperatures from Friday through Sunday, with those highest rain chances on Friday and Saturday, only a 30% chance on Sunday.
Well, that's our report for now. We'll be back again tonight at 11. Entertainment Tonight is next. Have a great night.
We're more
more than your service company. We're your neighbors. Castle Brothers provides heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, electrical, and generators with 5-star care anytime you need us. For whole home peace of mind, call on Castle for comfort. CastleBros.com.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through. Caring for Carolina. Throughout the years, News Channel 6 has been honored to impact the lives of thousands of families in need. It's our way of giving back to the community we proudly serve. Sponsored by Bridgestone.